Good afternoon, everyone. So today,
Hi.
we are from Lex Group 20 ViMag. This is our group discussion, second group discussion. So I introduce myself first, then we can carry on with our group members. So my name is Yogendran. My matrix number is 188301. So moving on to the next, Aida.
Hi, my name is Aida Kadir. My metric number is 185989.
Okay, Malarvan.
Hello, my name is Muhammad Zubair bin Azhar. My metric number is 193544.
Yeah, you can just.
Hi, my name is Nur Azrina binti Jubaka. My metric number is 190576.
Hi, my name is Malarwan Subramaniam and my metric number is 193615.
Hi, my name is Nur Shazim binti Yusuf and my metric number is 193702.
Hi, my
Pulse is missing. Anyone?
Hi, my name is Nazlin binti Sumantri. My metric number 178981.
Okay, moving on. So in last discussion, we decide three things, which is online education in UPM. The second thing is facilities, and the third thing is the SMP. So in this video, we're gonna debate actually, mainly you can tell as a debate. So we want to stand for our points here. So we start with our group one, online education in UPM. So
Yeah. So our group picked up the online education because for the moment with the COVID-19, it's the essential thing because to prevent the spread of the COVID. So it's we are forced to do that. So of course there's the pros and cons of that. So Rosaline, you want to start with first?
Yes. This did notice that UPM Putra Future Class of classroom now has PFC located at Faculty of Education. All students at Faculty Education can gain the experience doing the lesson and project at PFC. Yeah, for me, it's for me.
You want to add?
any other points from group one?
Okay, the point for online education, I think the benefit is because it is we can access anywhere. Okay, for example, if you are at home or college or anywhere um, you have been, you can access while you're doing other works. Okay, and then it is potentially lower cost because we don't have go to the class and it means we have a lower cost to go to the class. And then the cons is we cannot face to face with the lecturer, with the group, with the team, and we have a low communication with our group and team, and it's quite difficult to communicate each other, and then and it also require discipline to manage our time. You know that. Okay, and then okay, for those who have a family, of course, I mean for those who have a kid, like me. So I have to manage my kid first, and then I have to do all the things first, and then uh, it's like it's more to time management. Yes.
Yeah, that's true. I want to add on something. For example, I mean, for the cons of the bad side of the online education is especially for the new year, new intake, for the new
Yeah,
students.
new intake
Uh,
is difficult.
yeah, so it's very hard to for them to feel the how to say feel the energy of the university overall to see campus, and then they get to know the area, and then like to feel those feelings like you're really student.
Yeah.
That's the bad sides. But of course he's,
And
yeah, that's true, is better, I mean less the cost saver, because when I used to go to university, sometimes I miss the bus, so I take a
yeah.
taxi, then I have to pay for my lunch, and then this and then that. So it's really cost saving.
Costing, yeah. And then the cons is the new student cannot meet each other, right?
Yeah, that's true.
They
So
don't
it's
know
very
each
hard to
other.
do it's very hard to do the assignments, like you don't know who you are with.
Yeah.
Yeah, the attachment is not really good. What do you think, the others, what do you think about this?
I accept the fact that it's cost saving and flexible, but based on my point of view, the cons of online class is much more bigger as it creates unprofessional students. What I mean by unprofessional student is as we cannot face to face or attend labs. As for me, I take electrical and electronic engineering. So lab is a very important part for me in my career as we have to carry out a lot of hands-on project. So since online class, a lot of these labs are carried out online, which is create an unprofessional situation.
Yeah, that's true. And
I agree with that.
yeah, I think it's more time, more spending on the time. Now when I'm having my online class, I think I spend more time on my study, like extra assignment. And that's true. I think it depends on the faculty as well. For those like who studying for engineering, who involves like face-to-face teachings, I think it's hard for them.
Yes, I agree with that.
Yeah. Anything to add on?
Yes, we also can ask questions to them.
Yeah,
If
can
you
of
have any
course.
questions, you can throw to them, they will answer us.
So no questions. We move to another topic.
Yeah, sure.
No questions, huh? Last one? No? Okay. We move on to the next.
Okay.
Group 2 is facilities. Facilities in UPM. So it's my own group. So I start first. Is that okay?
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, okay.
Okay. First thing, we talk about general things about facilities in UPM. There are main six or five something facilities in UPM. The first thing is Wi-Fi. The Wi-Fi in UPM is super fast. It's very super fast, and then everyone can use the Wi-Fi. So that's one of the best part in our UPM. The second facility is the sports center, as we discussed earlier in the last video, last discussion. We have football fields. We can also play rugby there. We also have gyms. We have a lot of centers there. So gym, a lot actually, a lot. And then we also have Bukit Expo. So whoever wants to go for jogging can go. Who wants to do the calisthenic workouts, you can do that. So who want to chill out there also can. Then the third is we also have printing and binding shops, which is the old flat ikan. so which is very nearby to the UPM. So it's very convenient for the students, and it makes students' life very so much easier, because as a student we always need our notes with the hand. So we do our printing all the times, to do our assignments, to print the notes, and then to do our whatever things. We need the whole flat very much. And then moving on, we have bank. We have CIMB. If you want to deposit, you can go to the CIMB. So we can withdraw the money. We also have, I guess, bank is not bank is only. Uh, there's no RSP, something else there. So it's easier for students because it's in the main campus, so easy to access. And then the fifth is the health centers. We have health centers. We have PKU, so it's free for the UPM students. So minor things we can go to the PKU. If we have major things like accident or anything major, we can go to the hospital Serdang, which is also nearby. So I think it's very convenient for the students. So the moving on to the next point is library. Library is one of our facilities. So we have so much libraries in UPM. Main campus have one, medical side got one, engineering side got one. So it's easy for the students in those particular areas, so that they can search their books, their parts of books, which is very easy for them. They no need to come far from, let's say, from medical faculty. They no need to come for the main campus to search for the books. They can all easily access there itself. And then we have our transportation. UPM provides bus, but the, what do we call it? Have you seen the Serumpun bus? It's fully packed. It's like a sardine thing. It's fully packed. That's one of the cons I can say lah about the UPM facilities. Other than that, is everything is perfect. UPM has a lot of facilities, also the accommodations and so on. So this is basically the general things about the facilities in UPM. So any other points, guys?
Yeah, that's I agree with you because I stay outside of the UPM. So whenever I go back, I have to take the Seremban and also the Seoul City bus. So it's always like fully packed, first of all, and second is like they have a specific timing.
Yeah.
And then sometimes it's so full, so you have to wait for another one. It will take an hour. So yeah, that's the bad side of it.
Yeah. So any other points?
The point is, I think because UPM already have their own hospital, right?
Yeah.
Near the hospital Serdang. That's the additional. Okay. Any other point?
Any other points or any other questions?
Any other issues here on that?
Maybe Shazwin and Zubey can add something. They are same group, right? Stand for group 2, right?
I think
Yes.
got connection problem, I guess. Okay.
I can say I agree with what just Logan said, that we do have a lot of facilities in UPM, and we know that UPM is a great place to study. But also, I must say that we do have a negative side, like for the transportation, and also I think all of us must have difficulties in connecting with the hotspot. Actually, um, I must say the Wi-Fi is not always fast. So we always have problems like difficulties to connect to the hotspot and also the Wi-Fi. So that is one of the negative side lah for the facilities, and the other side is for the accommodation. Sorry, accommodation at the college facilities. There is some issues, including the hostel with a broken things, we don't have uh, a water cooler, for example, water cooler. And also student have a problem with parking lots, especially for the postgraduate students. For example, at the Serumpun College, we lack of parking lots there. So that is one of the issues. And another thing is for the cleanliness issues. That is one of the important things juga for at the college. The cleanliness in the toilets, in the even in the faculties also, the cleanliness issue is one of the negative side for facilities. So
Mm.
I think that is my point of view on facilities issues.
Yeah, I agree with that. I have also mentioned that our toilet is quite dirty at the faculties and also at the facilities, call centers.
Zuba, you just joined, so you want to add something?
Yeah. Oh, so yeah, I didn't hear full of your talk, but I do hear some of your point. You said about the Wi-Fi, the bus system, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. For me, I want to focus more on the infrastructures, on the buildings, as a part of facilities provided by UPM. Yeah, as we know that UPM is it's very large, right?
Yeah.
According to I check the Coscom UPM website. Campus Serdang is as large as 1,000 hectares. that is very massive actually. So we have UPM has many building or infrastructures they built for the student as the facilities. Some of it Logan already talked about the building such as sports center, the health center, the Putra food court, a lot of field for doing sport, the library, the Sultan Azlan Shah Library. We also have 16 faculty in UPM. That is quite a lot actually. And we also have the swimming complex. So what I really want to talk here is the problem with the facility, the infrastructures. We do have many infrastructures, but what I can see is the main problem is the lack of maintenance. You guys agree with me?
Yeah.
Yeah, just according to my observation, I see the paint faded, the color of the building faded, and a lot of unused facility because there's too much facility. They cannot use all. So do you guys know the cabin class? I don't know what the official name of the place. I used to call the cabin.
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah,
Cabin too.
yeah. Before this, I had some classes held in the cabin. So when I went to use the toilet, I found out that the toilet is in a very very bad condition. So I just cancelled my my intention to use the toilet and go to the other toilet in another facility in another building. Same as the Center of Foundation Studies. The toilet there is very in a bad condition. Yeah, so that is my point. The lack of maintenance. Yeah, we cannot deny that UPM have so many infrastructures. That is good, but yeah, they have to improve about the maintenance.
Yeah, that's true. I have also
Yeah, I
mentioned
agree.
They always lack of
Yeah.
their water all the time, and then we have so many students, and there is no water. It's quite tough.
Yeah. You have used the tissue.
We move to group 3, or anyone wants to add on?
I
For
think,
that, I want to add some point.
yeah.
When it's
Sure.
come to facilities, we should consider about cost and budget of that UPM management allocate. It's main thing. We cannot complain everything because the Wi-Fi is not bad. The Wi-Fi is bad. The infrastructure is bad. We have to consider about the budget. The management have to allocate accordingly. So I think it's huge matter that we should brought up.
Yeah, I think this would be good for our VMAG record because it's kind of huge problem. So this is the main purpose of this class is to suggest a solution maybe to
Solution.
the issues. Yeah, that's true.
Yeah. But I'm also agree with Marvanen because yeah, there are a lot of infrastructures, so the cost must be huge.
Yeah, that's true also. So we move on to the next group about SMP.
Yeah, so the third group will be carrying out the SMP. Myself and Miza will be partner for this. So like in previous video that we carry out, we have suggest student portal as our issue. So we're gonna stand for that. First of all, student portal is an essential thing in university life as registration or lecture notes upload via those systems. What makes me frustrated is latency of system during peak time. Basically, the latency is caused by when huge number of user login at the same time, when which increase the total round trip time it takes for data to load during peak time. So this might also create stressful situation among students, and it's really bad, especially during exam weeks. And not only us, even lecturers also facing the same problem. So next, who is responsible to solve this? I think Information and Communication Department, IDEC. I think that they should play a vital role during peak time to ensure everyone can access to the system accordingly when to solve this problem and not prolonging it. So, Miza, you have anything to add?
Yeah, I think I want to add something, which is about the usability of the system. Okay, before, okay, now I will talk about the quite actually, bad response from me, my experience and also my friend. Okay, uh, okay, as we know, SMP has to achieve many objectives in various scope, right? So those system basically are designed for helping individual, especially student, into what we call that they need. Okay, they need to provide some sub function that can support the system and also the task. For example, like we as a student need a lot of like we need to get a function that can make us easier to access our something like test registration for a subject. Okay. For example, when new semester coming,
for sure, all of us need to register the specific, the certain subject, the required subject. Okay, when we need to register the subject, they must have having a problem, isn't it? Okay, so due to low usability of this system, it will interface that our participant, the possibility, uh, probably it can increase the participant, increase the increase the uh, participant and registration error, which is using the system. So it also increase our burden as a student, which is we need to get something convenience, but we don't have the best or great service. So the effectiveness and the efficient there is a SMP, I think quite bad. If you guys agree with me, you can say something, and if you guys don't agree with me, you can add something too. That's it.
That's
Yeah,
actually
I
a good
agree
point.
with Lisa. Yeah, very good point. Because I have a problem with SMP too. Every semester I have this problem because last time, okay, first semester I'm in degree in PJ, okay, and then I changed to HRD, and then every semester I have to go to office to register my subject, to tell them what subject I have to register, and then to make sure they can open that for me to register. If not, I cannot register the subject. So it's very difficult actually for student.
Yeah, that's true because like we have so many students and by the one time everyone wants to register, and then while the system is down, you miss out the registration period, and then sometimes there is no quota left for you to register, so you have to be very fast, and so you have to wait until midnight, sometimes to register. S Last time I was waiting until like 3 a.m., 4 a.m. for everything to be like less people.
Yeah.
So it's tough. So that's true. This kind of a big issue, but of course the student amount is very high. The student number is very high. So maybe that's why. Maybe they also don't know what to do
Yeah.
with this system. Maybe they have to support their
Yeah.
system much more.
Mm.
Yeah.
Yeah, but sometimes staff at faculty education register for me because I cannot register for myself.
Yeah.
So they help me. So actually is every semester I have that problem because of the change of my course. So I don't know why it's very very difficult for me. Every semester I have this problem because I have to go to the office. Before PKPB, I have go to the office to settle down my subject. What subject I have to take this last semester because I have to finish all my subject this semester. So it's very difficult because I have to do a letter for academic, for CALC, okay, and then for faculty. There's so many.
Yeah, that's true. Maybe they should give a timeline for each faculty, so it's be that difficult to register.
Yeah.
So we have
So
to
yeah,
also consider the thing because UPM have almost 30,000 students. So 30,000
True.
Yeah.
students have to apply at the same time. So we have to understand the situations as well.
Yeah. So we have to pick one issue to go with it. What do you think, guys, is the most important issue for nowadays hanging? Is it online classes, SMP, or the facilities of the UPM? Which one you think we're gonna choose?
I think for the current scenario, we can skip the facilities because we are not using them. So we can carry on with the SMP or online classes.
Yeah, that's true. That's quite big issue.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, it's quite big issue.
votes? Who votes for online classes? Let's raise our hands. How many of us? 1, 2, 3. That's all.
For
So the rest is SMP issues. 4. How many of us? 4.
I think a majority, I guess.
So what do you think we're gonna go with?
I think the SMP problem, SMP issue.
SMP issue.
Yeah,
So others?
because
Yeah.
that issue happens every semester.
I guess I will go for the online classes because we are facing them every day compared to SMP.
That's true. Okay. How about
I
others?
guess I will stand for my point. Like Rin said, I've been same shoe as Rin before, and like Ida said, to be honest with you guys, I apply this VMAG out of no choice. To be honest, because the quota is full. When I try to log in, it's like so lag, and I could not log in on time. So I took some time for myself to register. So when I log in, there's no more quota. Yeah, so I guess the SMP problem is major thing right now, especially during this CMCO time. Maybe Nora can share her experience. Like she's so quiet and silent.
Azlin, you want to add on something?
Nothing to add.
All right.
I want to add something. Okay, I think for the science issue, maybe we can propose solution, which is we can like separate separate the server by faculty, more rather than access all in one. I think it's more easier for students to access without having problem. Also for the future students who study who get study in UPM. You guys see?
Yeah, like Mira said, I
proposed solution is relevant.
So
So we
guys,
go with online registration, right?
yeah. Okay.
So guys, I think we'll meet for the next video record to set our director and what is the script writer, host. It's
Sure.
gonna be our video.
Okay. So guys, we have less than 1 minute. So anything?
Yeah.
Okay, thank you very much, everyone.
Okay,
Thank you very
thank you
much.
everyone.
Between
Thank you.
happy Deepavali to my friend and all
Yeah,
of you
happy
stay
Diwali
safe.
to you.
Happy Deepavali to
happy
same to you, bro.
Yeah.
Happy Diwali.
Okay,
Okay.
take care.
Alright.
Bye.
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 Bye.